Are you a consumer of bottled water? If you are, you're not alone. Let me share an interesting insight from a world-renowned water innovator and research scientist, Peter Gleick, from his popular book, Bottled and Sold: The Story Behind Our Obsession with Bottled Water. Every second of every day in the United States, 1,000 people buy a plastic bottle of water. And every second of every day, 1,000 people throw one of those bottles away. Where do all these bottles go? What happens to all these plastic bottles? What are the monetary and environmental costs of drinking bottled water? First of all, bottled water is expensive. On average, 1 gallon of bottled water costs about $10, as compared to tap water, which costs 1/10 of a penny. OnlineEducation.com puts that in perspective. It states that Americans drink 8.6 billion gallons of bottled water annually and are willing to pay 10,000 times the cost of tap water. That's $10 versus 1/10 of a penny. Anyone can do the math. In addition to high cost for consumers, bottled water pollutes the environment. 75% of those bottles do not get recycled. They end up in landfills. They don't just end up in landfills, they litter our landscapes as well and pollute our waterways. Not only do they desecrate our environment, they have other environmental costs. They are made from a petroleum product, polyethylene terephthalate, PET. This is a petroleum-based product, and the manufacturing and the transportation of plastic bottles uses oil, a non-renewable energy source. The transportation of bottles also increases carbon dioxide in our atmosphere. Every day, thousands of trucks ramble down our highways to deliver cases and cases of bottled water to our supermarkets so that consumers can spend their hard-earned cash for something they can get right out of their tap. On this subject, Peter Gleick says, put all these different pieces together, materials, production, and transportation, and the energy cost of bottled water can be the oil equivalent of 1/4 or more of the volume of the bottle. And this energy cost is 1,000 times larger than the energy required to procure, process, treat, and deliver tap water. Our tap water in the United States is the safest in the world. It is regulated and monitored with very stringent standards by the Environmental Protection Agency, the EPA. According to Brian Clark Howard, from his article, Kick the Bottle Habit, published on the Daily Green website, bottled water is not subjected to the same rigorous testing that our tap water is subjected to. It is monitored by the FDA, Food and Drug Administration, not the EPA, and the FDA does not have the authority to require bottlers to use certified testing laboratories. The EPA, however, requires that local utilities provide consumers with water quality reports at least once a year. You and I are fortunate. Other nations do not have the luxury of clean, accessible water. Imagine walking 3 hours every single day for a sip of this. According to water.org, women and children in undeveloped nations worldwide have to do just that. We have the cleanest, safest water source in the world, and yet the bottled water industry has brainwashed us to think that their product is better. Well, there still may be other reasons why you don't trust your tap. Maybe your municipal supply is chlorinated and the pipes that are leading to your house might be questionable, and maybe you just don't like the taste of the water. Then consider filtration. There are a multitude of options for filtration, and filtered water costs about 25 cents a gallon as opposed to $10 a gallon. There are pour-through pitchers with filters. There are faucet-mounted filters. There are countertop filters. There are under-the-sink filters. The possibilities are endless. Choose filtered water and break the bottled water habit. As two important dates approach, World Water Day on March 22nd and Earth Day on April 22nd, I urge you to rethink your bottled water habit and its impact on the environment. Think about the future of our planet and how plastic waste will affect future generations. Trust your tap or filter it. Do the earth a big favor. Lose the bottle and take back the tap. Take the Earth Day pledge this year to not buy bottled water, choose tap water instead, use refillable stainless steel or glass containers, and support policies that promote clean, affordable water for all. You can sign the Take Back the Tap pledge online at www.foodandwaterwatch.org. The next time you want a simple glass of life-sustaining water, consider the choice between bottled water and tap water. Think about your decision and what impact it will have on the environment and on future generations. You can make a difference.